Hey guys, it's Missy Wolf, and I am here with the great David Britt. I'm so excited. He made the trip all the way to CMA Fest just so I could hear a new song off of his album. It's coming out soon, and he actually did it for you guys, not just me, but I'm saying it was me. So anyways, so welcome. I'm so excited. Are you excited to be here?
I'm very excited to be here. I'm honored to be here, and I really appreciate y'all having me.
Oh, absolutely. Isn't it so crazy outside, all the people that are here? And
it's unbelievable.
It's just full of great musicians out there, guys. If you haven't ever been to CMA Fest, you really need to come out to CMA Fest in Nashville. It is absolutely amazing. It's unlike any other festival I have ever been to.
It's pretty incredible. Yeah, when I got out of the parking garage, it literally walked out and it was like just swarms of people everywhere with badges on and everything. So
yeah.
Pretty neat feeling. Yeah.
And so many people are so excited, and they're all doing different things, and they're all here to see their favorite people and new artists, and to see the amount of support for these artists is just incredible. We're here at Alley Taps, and this is day 2 of their business being open, and it's been packed every day. And we have Cody Wickline downstairs. He'll be coming up next for you guys, but so it's just incredible. So
yeah, I tell you, it's amazing to see fans and what they do on a daily basis to support artists. It's pretty incredible. I've got people that are here. They're going to come see me in a little bit, and that I've never even met before.
Right.
But so it's really cool. People need to really give credit to the fans.
Absolutely.
They're the ones who keep us going.
Right. And I hear that for artists too, that this event is a great reunion because they get to connect with all their buddies. You know,
it's a great networking event. You'll meet somebody that maybe you've communicated with via Twitter or whatever for a while, and eventually you actually meet them in person, and that what comes from that is obviously friendships, but also song collaboration and everything else. So it's a real neat thing. A lot of people use it for just seeing their friends.
Absolutely. And we're actually, and I haven't been talking about this, you guys, but we're here with the Iceman, and he has a radio show, but he's doing the new Country Music Artist Fest, so it's NCMA Fest. And so he had 150 artists come out here and actually play for free. They didn't have to pay to play, which is a really cool thing. And so this is the start of a new trend. And independent artists, you guys need a platform. You guys need a place to showcase your music, and you shouldn't have to pay to play. No. Like, I just don't think that that's right. And if you don't agree with me, I'm sorry. Whatever, we all have different opinions, but I don't agree that an artist should have to pay to play to get their music out there, and the fans love you and they want to hear it. So, and I want to hear what's coming up. So
you're very
do
sweet.
you mind singing for
us?
Yeah,
this actually is a song. It's called "'Cause He Made You," and it's a song I wrote for my children. I got a boy and a girl, and it's a song I wrote about them. I write a lot of music about my kids. So.
That's awesome.
So this is one called "'Cause He Made You," and it'll be on my new album coming out in the fall.
Perfect. Yeah. All right. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah. Sitting in your high chair, sweet potatoes in your hair, trying hard to say a word, holding on to your big bird. Oh, sunshine came from God, so did the moon and all the stars, the apple trees and the woolly worms, the oceans, the mountains, and all the birds, the snow and the rain that come falling down, the flowers that come sprouting out. And how do I know that it's all true? Well, it has to be 'cause He made you. He made you. Well, it looks like you might cry. I see those tears in your eyes, reaching out for me to hold you. There's nothing more that I'd want to do. Oh, sunshine came from God, so did the moon and all the stars, the apple trees and the woolly worms, the oceans, the mountains, and all the birds, the snow and the rain that come falling down, the flowers that come sprouting out. How do I know that it's all true? Well, it has to be 'cause he made you. 'Cause if he made you, I know he made those other things. There's no doubt that he did. I believe that sunshine came from God, so did the moon and all the stars, the apple trees and the woolly worms, the oceans, the mountains, and all the birds, the snow and the rain that come falling down, the flowers that come sprouting now. How do I know that it's all true? Well, it has to be 'cause he made. Sunshine came from God, so did the moon and all the stars, the apple trees and the woolly worms, the dogs, the cats, and the flying squirrels, the snow and the rain that come falling down, the lilies that come sprouting now. How do I know that it's all true? Well, it has to be 'cause he made you. 'Cause he made you. 'Cause he made you. 'Cause he made you.
That is awesome. I love it. Did you guys love it? I know you did. I know I
Thank
can't
you.
hear you, but I know you loved it. Make sure you comment that you loved it and that you send David a message that you loved it, because it's amazing. And he did that just for you. No, that's, my favorite line of that song is the sweet potatoes in the hair. I got to say, any parent who's out there who has had to feed their kids in a high chair knows that food gets in their hair. I just posted a picture on Facebook. It was one of those memories, they share your memories from years ago. And my son had yogurt all in his hair. He was like finger painting with yogurt in his high chair. So that just reminds me of my son and my girls too.
Yeah, they can definitely get into some messes. When
Absolutely. So how has your kids, how have they responded to this song? Do they love it?
It's funny. They do. They cry when they hear it. My daughter will be 11 in December, and my son will be 7, actually on Monday. And they like my music, and they love to listen to it in the car. Daddy, they call it daddy songs. They listen to daddy songs.
Nice.
And we put it in, but like when it comes to this song or a father's prayer, they just, they lose it. And it's funny, I wrote a song about a week ago that's coming out this Christmas called God Loves Santa Claus. And
I love it. I've heard it. I love it.
You're a sweetheart.
I do. I love it.
It's one of those songs that you start playing, you get worked up.
Right.
And I let the kids hear it. It was literally like 30 seconds into the song, and they started crying. I texted Joe Bonsall from the Oak Ridge Boys, and I was like, Joe, because he had just heard it. Mm-hmm. This is before I put it out there, and I said, well, I'll let the kids listen to it. I said, they started crying all of them in the very beginning. He's a real sentimental dad like me, so pretty funny stuff.
That's awesome.
That's cute.
How's Joe doing?
He's doing great. We keep in touch pretty much every day.
Right.
He's a great guy.
Mary Sarah was in here yesterday, and
Mary was in here?
Yeah, she was here yesterday.
She's such a sweetheart.
She is, and she's phenomenal. And she was we were talking about Joe with her, and she just absolutely loves him too. And I mean, we love you, Joe. We all love you here.
Absolutely love Joe and all the Oaks, man. I'll tell you what,
absolutely
class act guys, and their drummer David Northrup. He's playing on a few of my songs on my new album.
That's great.
Yeah, so just the whole group of people, they're like the most special people I've ever met in my life. They're the coolest people ever. And Mary, we follow her. I've been friends with her now for several years on Twitter, and my kids just love her.
Oh, she's so sweet.
She's sweet. She's genuine.
Mm-hmm.
And she's had all this huge success here lately. But it's funny, it's not changed her a bit.
No,
she is
so full of gratitude and appreciation for where she is, and she comes from a great family. Though we got to meet her family yesterday, so
they're cool people.
Just amazing people, and I love seeing that. I love when people actually recognize their fans, their gifts, their blessings, and she's definitely one of them. She came out here and she sang "God Bless America." It was like what she opened with, and everyone was quiet. And we didn't talk about that during our interview yesterday, but everyone was just quiet, people had their hands over their hearts, and it was a beautiful moment. And I was like, that was like my favorite part of CMA Fest so far this year. And I was just like, that was so awesome to see everybody just stopped. And it was great. It was just beautiful and touching.
She is very patriotic, and I've heard her sing the national anthem several times. You can go on YouTube and you can find Mary singing national anthem tons of times at Vandy games and everything else. And I tell you what, it's just incredible. The girl has got a set of pipes on her. It is unreal. She's going to go so far. It's just I love watching her perform and stuff. She's a neat person.
And I gotta say, watching you as an artist support every other artist, that is huge. And at CMA Fest, like we were saying, reunion for all these, buddies, all these musicians that love each other. They support each other. And in this industry, I have never seen
it's a family.
So much support. Exactly. It's not just, we're great friends. You're family. Like, you are just part of their life forever. And, they treat you like brothers and sisters. And it's just great to see.
Well, if you saw the other night on CMT Awards, when Blake sang with the Oak Ridge Boys, which I think, in my opinion, was the coolest thing ever done in country music. Right. What a sign of respect that was. That was amazing. But when they started singing Elvira at the end, Carrie Underwood, Luke Bryan, Tim McGraw, everybody's just up there singing the words of that song. And I think the thing that's neat about country music is that they're family, but at the same time, we're fans too.
Right.
I don't drive around in the car all day listening to my music. Right. I drive around listening to everybody else's music. No,
exactly.
I'm singing the new song, by whoever's singing it, and that's the coolest thing about it. There's so many great artists, and you can listen to their music all the time.
Absolutely. And one of I'm just going to say it, Dakota. I'm sorry, you're a PR friend, and we love you. We had a conversation yesterday about you're in the industry, you're in the you're working with these artists, and you got to keep it together.
Yeah.
But you're still a fan, and so some of these people that you never thought you'd get to meet or whatever, you do get excited. Yes, you keep it together and you keep it professional. Sure. They are just people, and I'm not going to say what one of my other friends said today, and I'm not going to say her name because I don't want to put her on the spot, but we are just people. We are all born the same way. Wow, I'll say that. It was great. We had a great moment earlier.
Sounds like
it was great. I'll tell you about it after, but I can't tell you guys. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to do that. But, it's true. We are all people, but we are all fans, and they're, and it is great, and and they know that we're fans. And yesterday I had my moment with Ty Herndon, and I apologized up front. I was like, I'm just letting you know, Fangirl's about to come out, and I've been trying to keep her away, but Fangirl is coming out right now. I just got to do it.
That guy's amazing.
He's absolutely incredible, absolutely amazing, and
voice,
and has definitely done some things for a lot of people, a lot of good things for a lot of people. And last night we were, his show was benefiting ALS for Kevin Turner.
That's great.
Which is great. And so, just, and then you see all the people, all the artists that come out to support him, and Sarah Beth and Glenn Mitchell were there, and so many people were there, and we're just like, wow, and everybody supporting him and supporting the cause. And it's just, it's a whole city full of that. Everybody, if you're not at CMA Fest, you have to get here. You just absolutely have to get here. But you absolutely have to check out David Britt, and his latest album is going to be coming out in the fall, you said?
It'll be late fall, maybe even around the November time frame, but it's going to be called It's On Now.
And On Now.
The lead track is It's On Now, but Because He Made You is definitely on that, and it's going to be great. Real excited about it.
Perfect. Well, we are so excited, so everybody stay tuned for more. Until then.